And the irony was the Spurs honored Dwayne Wade before the game, and he deserved it because Popovich loves him some D. Wade. They gave him signed jerseys from Duncan, Ginobili, Parker, and then he repaid them by just absolutely killing them down the stretch of this game, in which they had rallied furiously from 18 down to cut it all the way to 3. And Dwayne Wade pulled off a shot with 1:23 left. I had never seen, Eric Spoelstra said, I've never even seen him attempt that shot in practice or a game, if we could just see what happened, because he is trapped at the free throw line. There is no way out. It's a 3-point game at this point, and Dwayne ducks under, ducks, and shoots it left-handed straight on off the glass, and I swear he called glass. I swear it was a glass shot. He aimed for the glass, and he invented, or as Spoelstra said, manufactured a shot under pressure on the fly that virtually iced the game with 1:23 left. But the Spurs still cut it back to 3.
Very LeBron-esque, wouldn't you say?
I've never seen LeBron pull that shot off.
Yeah, you have left-handed.
Like
You've seen
straight
it.
on,
Yeah,
straight on,
right.
off the glass.
He swishes. No, he don't use the glass.
Oh, he doesn't swish. This was vintage classic D. Wade, because then Spurs get a block and they get a break, and DeRozan's got the ball in his hands, and he's either going to pull up for a 3 to tie or dish it to another sniper to tie the game. And who snakes behind him and steals the basketball? Classic vintage Dwayne Wade steal. How many times have you seen him do that to disrupt an offense in a big moment in a big game? That's just who the man is, and how he can still play and impact basketball games. Because remember, he's closing games for the Heat. Yeah. They have won 8 of their last 10. Look out Milwaukee, because they're sitting right there in that 8 spot. I wouldn't want to play them. I know Milwaukee went there and beat them pretty soundly. That was the Brogdon game when Brogdon got hurt.
Yes.
But now without Brogdon in the first round, I'd give the Heat a real good shot here, mostly because of Dwayne Wade. So he scored 25 the game before at Oklahoma City, big win for the Heat, 17 against Charlotte. He's averaged 14 for the year. But what do we keep hearing from Dirk? We keep hearing Dirk have second thoughts about retiring. He's averaged 6 points a game this year, and he was hurt for a while. We know that. But all of a sudden, I'm seeing Dwayne play like Dwayne should be the guy having second thoughts about coming back next year. And Dwayne is saying that his knees feel 100%. Why did LeBron leave him high and dry and go home? Why did he do it? Because he said Dwayne's knees were shot. And I don't know exactly how Dwayne fixed his knees. I think he changed his diet. I think he changed his nutrition. I think he slimmed down some, taking a little bit of the weight off.
And he happy.
Yeah.
Got married.
Maybe.
Gabby got him happy. He wasn't going to spend time with mama. He wasn't done. He done with it, Skip.
Is he done? I don't know. He doesn't look. He's not playing done. I can tell you that.
Skip, I'm surprised. I am surprised. But I think him knowing that this is his last season, I think he's playing free. I think knowing that there's not the pressure for him to win a championship, the pressure of him to go in and night out and give you 25, 30 points. He's perfectly content, Skip, getting his little 20, 25 minutes, getting his, like you said, he's averaging 14 points. He'll have a big game where he gets you 25. He might have a game where he gets you 8 to 12. He's happy with that. He's made peace with that. That's the biggest thing. When he came into the season, he said, one last dance. He had made peace. And what did they say, Skip? Normally, when you think about retiring, you retire probably a year or two earlier. He made peace with this decision. But Skip, when you can play free and there's not the pressure, imagine there's not a pressure. If Dwayne Wade doesn't get to the playoffs or he doesn't win a championship, he's already won 3. He's already had that championship. He doesn't have the pressures.
I think Dirk has had huge pressure all year because he was trying to pass Wilt, and he finally did it, right?
And what he's trying to do now, Skip, I believe Dirk wants to come back for one reason. He wants that Robert Parrish. I think Robert Parrish has 1,560 games played. And Dirk is about, 50 games behind that, maybe even 60 games behind that. Dirk has nothing. Yeah, he'll hit 1 or 2 shots and the crowd goes crazy. Oh, that's vintage Dirk. Really? Really, Dirk? Is this how you want to do?
Can you win games with Dirk on the floor?
No.
I say no.
No.
With Dwayne on the floor? Yes.
Skip, I don't think he should. I don't think he will consider retiring. I think he's made it up in his mind. He's at peace. He's content with what he was able to accomplish. And like he said, he tweets a lot. I follow him on IG. When he's going back and he's looking, he's like, man, I can't believe this. Everything. And everybody's like, man, I knew. You don't know, man. You really don't. A lot of good fortunes have to go. A lot of balls have to bounce your way. A lot of good things have to happen for you. in order for you to achieve the success. When you start winning championships, Skip, and when you have the heartache, you know, I read a thing about what Kobe said yesterday. When you have seasons like what LeBron is having, it makes you appreciate the championships. Dwayne Wade, knowing what he's gone through with his knee injury, Skip, it makes him appreciate even more. Because
remember, he had it cut on when he was at Marquette.
Right.
And it was the old way.
He got the zipper.
Scope.
Yes.
You know? He got the zipper scar.
So, because he's thinking like, hold on, what if I'd have had these knee problems in the beginning and not at the end of my career?
Yeah.
Things might have been a lot differently, gone a lot differently for me. He's at peace, and he's like, you know what? I'm all right. Gold, got me some gold medals, got me some championships, got me an MVP in the finals. Man, O.D. Wade County alive and well. And got a new baby, got a wife. Man, life good for D. Wade.
Well, after they upset Milwaukee in the first round of the playoffs, is he going to say, you know what? This is just fun.
You want some?
This is just
Can
fun.
I get some due on that?
Maybe. Let's see. Is Brogdon going to come back? I don't think he's going to make it back
don't
for
care.
the first round.
Giannis got it.
This team's got it going. Like Dwayne said, this is the most fun he's had since he went back to Miami because they got it going. They're happy together.
I know when he was happier.
Yeah.
Don't you?
Not in 2014.
Don't you?
Yeah, I was going to say
I
not
remember
2014.
There was a 4-year stretch. He was
when he got
extremely
blown out by a record margin in the finals. Was that happening?
Not that year.
When his best friend left him high and dry the night of the, where suddenly he just dropped the bombshell on him and said, I'm going home.
How about that?
And you got nothing left here.
If a team shoot as good as the Spurs did in that series, I don't care who if somebody shoots that well against Golden State, like the Spurs shot against the Heat, they will beat Golden State. You know that, I know that. We've never seen anybody shoot the ball like that.
No, but it helps when there's not a hand in anybody's face.
There were
You're
hands
just
in
getting
face.
open three.
Denny Green was
hands in face.
and Bellinelli and Patty Mills was making shots. This was
Patty
ridiculous.
Mills was making shots last night out of his gourd. He was.
It
They
didn't
should have
matter.
won this game.
No, they shouldn't.
Dwayne said,
No, they shouldn't.
You know what? This might be the greatest package of intangibles at his size, just inch for inch. He's like 6'4"-ish or so. Listen, this is winning intangibles. There's on playmaking, on little big things. There's never been anybody.
that was a LeBron-esque shot. I don't care what you say.
LeBron-esque?
Esque.
When has he ever made a clutch shot like that?
Don't do that.
Well, this is the one where you just slam the door.
What about in the Eastern Conference Finals, the left-handed shot against Paul George off the glass?
I don't remember.
Well, you do remember that.
You just
in
invented.
game one. In game one.
Dwayne manufactured a shot, and you just invented a shot that didn't happen.
In game one of the Eastern Conference Finals?
Game one of the Eastern Conference. When? Which year?
That had to be like 2012, 2013.
2012?
Yeah.
Boy, you're going back into ancient history.
Left hand off the glass with no time on the clock. He laid it up.
No
To
time
pull
on
the
the
tape,
clock?
Shannon.
You mean he shot a layup?
Layup.
It's a.
He beat Paul George.
This is from the free throw line.
He beat Paul
What are you
George to
talking
the
about?
basket. He
But
beat Paul George.
oh, you're talking about that shot? That was a layup.
Yeah,
It was a left-handed,
lefty.
unguarded, uncontested layup. And you're taking credit.
It was guarded. Paul George was guarding him.
Paul George was
Paul George
lost.
gonna win Defensive Player of the
He
Year.
was lost.
Paul
He wasn't even in the same area code with LeBron.
Will Paul George win Defensive
What
Player of
are
the Year?
you talking
Will Paul
about?
George win Defensive Player of the Year? Yes or no?
I don't know.
You want to put some
He
defense-
hasn't. No, I'm not.
Well, why you?
I'm just saying,
You're lying to
Dwayne was trapped at the free throw line and went sideways left-handed and banked it in, and he aimed to bank it
He
in.
been watching LeBron. LeBron used to do shots like that all the time in
I
practice.
think you
made a
just
shot like that.
he did it himself. It wasn't necessarily LeBron.
LeBron.
Not every time.
LeBron did that shot all the
You just
time in
compared
practice.
a left-handed layup to that.
It's good to see
Left-handed
D.
layup.
Wade celebrated this way, though,
Yeah.
because it is special and he's iconic, and that's what Pop called him. And there's a respect. So it's been fun to
Why
watch
didn't he
him.
get a what you call him jersey signed?
Which jersey?
David
He
Robinson.
got a lot of
You
jerseys.
need a David Robinson,
is
a Artis Gilmore,
big three.
a Iceman.
He had
Big three.
DeRozan then traded after.
You make it
I
seem
love
like David Robinson was a chump.
He wasn't a chump, but he wasn't Tim Duncan.
Okay.
He would be the first to admit, I'm not Tim Duncan.
Well, there's no other Tim Duncan. He's the
Okay, well,
greatest power
thank you.
forward.
So
But
do
he
you
bet-
want that jersey or you want this
He
jersey?
better than them other two.
Okay.
I don't know about. He's not better than Ginobili.
Either way,
He's just not.
Skip, I hate to do this to you,
Yep.
but we're talking about the Raptors and next. You okay?
Yep.
They got a huge win last night.
Gotta cool
Number
off.
2, is he going to lead them to the finals?
To the what?
Yep.
You just keep that out there. We'll tell you next.